Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I am your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7, the T. And I gotta warn you, I'm really happy. And I'm about to thank Asteroid Fight Club. We got 3.5 days left to go in my fundraiser, which I do monthly. And we've reached $707 of the $888 goal one, which means we got $181 left to go. And so, technically, THORnews is saved for December, man, And it is November 30th, so I and you and everybody has survived through November. And I'd like to think I've done a fantastic job as your planetary defense commander. And I love it when you guys make me feel like you appreciate all the hard work and me literally putting my life on the line for every single human being, every single animal, and the planet itself every single day. So I got to give super big thanks to George P. You are awesome and amazing. And sir, it was you a few months ago. You're the reason I got to go see my favorite band of all time, a band called Sponge, at a show. And they put on the best show I've ever seen in my life. And then my gas tank was like minimal. So not only do I owe you so much love and support for all your love and support, but you literally, it was you that allowed me to get to go to see the greatest show of my life. And I'm 47, and I don't think anybody out there loves rock and roll more than I do. Though I think a lot of people are tired. And thank you to Linda and George B. and Lynn, sweet Texas Lynn, DMC. Hopefully I can get run support sometime in the future. Cheryl, Darlene, Joy, Eli, and Tawny. Yeah, babies. I owe you two shirts. And the fact that I've been like cursed with those shirts, but I promise I'm going to get them out by Christmas. And if anybody else, if I owe you a t-shirt, just let me know. Get your address. I'm going to get this monkey albatross off my back by Christmas. And then I'll know which ones I still have left. Tawny, Athena, just everybody out there, all your support, love. Shit is crazy, man. But I thank you. I love you. If you would like to donate, I love getting letters in the mail. Here's my address. I got a PayPal, Venmo, CashApp. Yeah, dude, if you want the coolest guy on the planet, me, to continue to bring you information and news and some of the coolest videos ever, I appreciate being appreciated. I think you should be smart enough in Asteroid Fight Club to understand that Google is not fair, YouTube is not fair, and some type of giant monster out there is trying to keep two sides of a narrative coin. And then if anyone disagrees with the blue or the red, then they just don't want your opinion there ever. So it's cool to be one of the last Jedi. Yee. Okay, let's get to it. And I don't mind, well-natured criticism. Someone said to me that A, I complain too much. I don't think that's true at all, but I definitely get in complaining periods, and nobody likes that. And that B, I rely on y'all too much. Man, I couldn't disagree more. I'm your planetary defense commander. Like, I've literally saved the world several times over the last few years. I don't know if you're aware of, there's the public, and then there's the secret society, the secret club, and then there's the club above the secret club. Like, there's just a bunch of shit going down that you don't know about, dude. And I want to remind you, like 3 years ago, on my birthday, when I went to the ocean, when I went to the Hooters to have beer, the head of NASA came to talk to me, Charles Bolden. And you know who was sitting at his table? Al fucking Gore. I didn't talk to Al, though. I did talk to Charles. Dude's a badass Marine. Hoorah. And you know who the last person I made out with? Taylor Swift. So, yeah, sure, I'm broke. And I wouldn't survive or live without your help or contributions, because things are really freaking weird. I'm stuck between everybody because I'm trying to represent and protect everybody and get us into the grand transition where all our systems, countries, nations, corporations, and fiat currencies got to work something out, man. You guys can stick in 1999, pretend like you know everything because you're quoting Fox News or you're quoting CNN. But, dude, I've been over here boots on the ground for over 20 years now, trying to get everybody to work it out. So that's the deal, So, yeah, I mean, I'd like to think I deserve way more for the job I've done, but I haven't been worried about it because we haven't crossed the bridge yet. Until we get a point where civilization is much more stable, I ain't worried about rewards. And until we get past that point, the idea of having a 10-year plan or 10-year savings or investment, like, yeah, dude, there's no way the economy is going to look anything like it does on a global scale 10 years from now. And, it's just weird to me if you get caught up in the bread and circus when people are like, we're fighting globalism, but also, yay, the Dow Jones is at 30,000. It don't make no damn sense. All right. Like, I don't know, it just sounds dumb. Remember when ISIS was like, we want to destroy the West, and then people in America now like, we want to destroy globalists. I don't know, it's like everybody's just fighting bumper stickers, and it's getting us nowhere. But we got a giant snow bomb coming in, so that gets all the snow weenies hard. That's right, Katya land. Katya, are you married? Is that a ring? Was that a ring on your finger? Oh, I got eyes on Ariana and Selena for the holidays. I haven't watched Mandalorian yet. I would love to watch it with y'all. Whatever. Now, let me say, is the earth flat? I just thought I'd throw all the triggers out there. Beautiful, talented young women that are famous and flat earth. Are there any triggers I missed? Okay, great. See how we got our giant big storm that is looking like an intergalactic shrimp monster. Alien, would you say? And at some point, those stacks and decks of clouds are going to get deeper and going to start dropping some heavy mixed precipitation, including ice baby. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. THORnews is back with a brand new invention. The truth grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a heartbeat daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. All right. Yeah, and also, I have ideas on doing the new Marvel X-Men reboot. Whenever they're going to do the whole universe plan for the streaming wars and stuff. Was it talking about weather? You love the weather, don't you, baby? Smile more, bitch. Bitches. I love you guys. Bitches was a term of endearment coined by Zero Hedge. Anyway, that guy mentioned, like, dude, you have 55,000 subscribers and you only get like 10 views. It's like, yeah, that's true. But like I said, I don't trust Google numbers at all. And I'm about as shadow boxed as you get. So if you are out there somewhere listening to me and you regularly check in and watch THORnews videos, you're really lucky, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of the people that watch my videos are super talented or super cool in their own sectors. Oh, and on that same note, people give me gifts. And one of the most beautiful women in the world gave me a crystal ball. And sometimes I give it long, slow kisses. If you got a problem with that, I ain't worried about it. There's 7 billion people on the planet. Man, think I got time to worry about what, like, the dumbest 10% think? And I'm not saying you're in the dumbest 10%. I'm just saying I care about you people. But I ain't always got time for everybody's opinion because, it's like YouTube set up a church. Like when I was trying to have people still trying to tell me, Taylor Swift's a man. No, dude, I verified that shit. She's a woman. Okay. I love lower lips. What was I talking about? Just getting in trouble. Shit, I haven't done this shit in a while. Okay. One other thing I'm going to talk about before we get to the tacks and bolts of the storm was the fact that I literally, been Planetary Defense Commander for a couple of years, and that we haven't heard from Cranky Weather Guy for a couple of days. Hopefully he's enjoying time away because, being at the front, weather got real worry over the last year where me and Cranky Weather Guy gave you the best weather we could every single day for free to everybody. And that the guys who are trying to like premiumize weather or control YouTube weather, that like really went after all of us. And so especially me and Crank. Well, so yeah, nobody's heard from him for a couple of days. Say prayers to him. He's done a better job than any single man on the planet with weather as far as I go. And let me say this, as your Planetary Defense Commander, for a couple hurricane seasons, I didn't make any mistakes. And then this season, I got the intensities of 2 hurricanes totally wrong. Thought they were going to be much worse than they were, which is a positive thing. Anywho, at this point, when Dorian was closing in as a Hurricane 5, you got Miami, Daytona Beach, I don't want to lose anybody. We lost a lot of people in Puerto Rico in 2017. And so there's this point where I'm really bad at when the hurricane turns. And Cranky's really good at it. And if you'll notice, almost every video every year in weather, like at least 70%, I tell you, please go refer to Cranky Weather Guy. Like I always cross-reference what I'm saying in big events like this with what Cranky's saying, and then Dada Boo, the Florida Wave Master. Like, if you have to make a decision for you and your family whether or not to evacuate something, I will give you the honest opinion, but always double check Cranky. And Cranky was A++ all year long. So even when I did make mistakes, I was giving you my backup reference source was doing better than I was on weather this year, which I'm proud of. Anywho, and I just want to say again, so like from this moment until Dorian turned up the coast, there was a moment that was an hour and a half where I literally had an emotional, because Cyclone, who's a cool guy who goes into the eye of everything, nobody had heard from him for a day and a half, thought he could be dead. I just remember from this point to this point, before it turned and didn't wipe out lower Florida, dude, I freaked out. And Cranky Weather Guy was there calling the shots, being like, no, it's going to turn, don't worry. And so just that day, that was the most stressful day of the year for me. And I think if you were in South Florida and, you went through that, and everybody up the coast, like, as your planetary defense commander, yeah, it was edgy having a Cat 5 spin all the way up the coast. It didn't kill anybody in the United States, although we'll never get the real totals on what happened in the Bahamas. And they put up oil wells right after that thing passed. Just thought I'd let it know. Anyways, yeah, I do my best, man. And I appreciate all the people out there who get what I do and who appreciate it. Another thing, if you get a chance, if you go to my video page, this video I made called Eclipse Season 2019 to start the year before the California 7.1 earthquake. That video is prophetic, and it's fully edited in an amazing way. I'm going to try and do another part of it. But it kind of wraps. God, you're so beautiful. And she's really smart, too. I like the way her mind works. Sure, yeah, she made a mistake once or twice, but haven't we all? And no, she ain't eating no babies, dipshit. This ain't fucking Alex Jones, man. Oh, man. Okay, so we're getting to the weather, I guess. Like I said, I don't mean to be a dick. I'm super thankful to all the cool people. There's a reason we haven't heard from Cranky in a couple of days. I hope he's okay. But I talk to him a lot in messages. He just talks about all the people that are yelling at you about weather, about climate, or about just it's a drag, man. To okay, this is who we are. This is what we do. And it used to be back in the day, the people who learned from you, and then eventually became quote unquote your competition, they respected you. And this is 2019, bro, where they will try and slit your throat and pretend like you never did anything good ever. And then they'll start slander campaigns just because that's how business is, where they try and kill the competition. And so the rewards me and Cranky got for being two of the best weather guys on the planet for everybody broadly, not necessarily that great. So he's been gone for a couple of days, and I hope he's okay. I get death threats all the time. Talk about Kim Hines' super nature, fantastic lapse of aura and light pillars. You can see how the ice in the air reflects the light. Fantastic. She looks cute. I'm single, never been married, got no kids. Swedish Lapland, come and sit in my lap, baby. Let us watch the auroras as we drink peppermint schnapps. Yeah, or Jaeger, or Goldschlager. And is this aliens? Is this the optic shit we don't ever really see in the sky? I don't know. I like puppies. But I support everybody out there who's whether, hey, you can vote in the which president was better. But I have found one thing about Republican presidents of the post-1999 era is the stock market doesn't crash until 6 months before they leave office. So that's why before giving any total grades on president, you got to wait till they're over. And he's my president, so fully support him. And I'm a big fan of Space Force. Let's get that shit off the ground. Just remember the oceans are a force, and the lakes are a force, and the air is a force, and we got a lot of work to do. Jack Sillen, who's always chilling, part of the Asteroid Fight Club. Good information crew. Hashtag weather Twitter, WX, though. Looking for big snow totals in Connecticut, southwest New York. Beware of the dry slot. 700 millibars. Roadhead forecasts over the Thanksgiving season show plenty of mid-level dry air racing in between the initial burst of snow tomorrow midday, which will shut off the heavy precipitation until the coastal low consolidates Monday a.m. So what I'm trying to do is say thank you very much to all the cool people out there who've understood and just appreciated the fact that I do this every single day. And if I'm going to say, hey, dude, oil doesn't come from dinosaur bones, that's like, that should get you killed. That's why I don't put any stock in politics. Was it talking about I should show boobs soon just to distract everybody? So yeah, we got a whole lot of precipitation coming in. But no, I always get people yelling at me or saying shitty shit. Oh my God, she's so cute. And even though my pay grade is super low, my knowledge and information is as good as anyone out there. Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Like I said, you got like dumb people, no offense, I called you dumb, like to think that like there's one Illuminati, there's one deep state, there's one secret group. Like there's like 300 secret societies, bro. There's like a bunch of different groups, and there are a bunch of different nations. It's a feudal system, and nobody's getting along on any level. So if you really think that like large groups are super unified at making anything other than money, you got your information wrong. Scott Bachmeyer, the past 19 hours of 2.5-minute rapid scan Himawari infrared images showing the evolution of the cold, dense overcast of Typhoon Kamuri east of the Philippines. This one is headed to the west towards the Philippines and will probably do heavy damage. Not safe for work weather. Kuchera, Nam totals. And so, from the Great Lakes to New York, we're looking at a large band of snow. Anywhere from 6 inches to 1 foot to over 2 feet of snow for a lot of areas. And then ice is always your real problem. You don't want to get caught up in that shit. This is why I don't have to deal with the snow weenies. David Hayter, screenwriter of X-Men 1, 2, and he's the screenwriter on The Watchmen. Super cool dude. Anyway, I got woke when the dog licked my face and then explained to me the intrinsic injustice of our prisons for profit system. I couldn't agree more, man. Like the whole people talking about being a patriot. Like, yeah, dude, how about not letting corporations throw Americans in jail because it makes them money? There's a good idea to start with. All right. Rob Liefeld. Yeah, I want to make some comic book movies. It's true. And animated, real life, otherwise. 3K NAM, 1 a.m. Tuesday. As I was trying to explain in yesterday's video, I'm going to still do this all the time, but I'm also going to spend more of my free time writing movies. I did it before I started a YouTube channel. Because you know how I did like 2,700 videos? Before that, I wrote 13 screenplays. I just like to create. It's what I do because I'm really good at it. And I spent my whole life trying to figure out how not to be boring, so might as well put it to use, right? Okay, then. It takes you like over 2 years to finish a movie from start to finish. And a video, it takes me usually anywhere from like a one-taker, 15 minutes to, 2 days to a week just to make a video, and boom, I'm done. Move on. So, you can, I guess, dance in between the two. Plus, they're going to have stream wars. And I am one of the best screenwriters on the planet. Now we're talking about Kirk Hines, the ketchup man, saying catch up with his bam weather. Pattern into early December looking to moderate to more mild as Nino influences. And a couple other global drivers past push warm Pacific air in. A strong analog, Ariana recently, so cute, 1993, which started warm and ended cold. Hashtag Christmas. Hashtag Nat Gas. Hashtag New Year's. Hashtag Energy. Hashtag titty titties. $sign Nat Gas. $sign song. All right. Natural gas probably doesn't come from dinosaur bones either. Okay. So yeah, we got some wild weather patterns coming up in December. Plus, we got a giant full eclipse coming. And remember, the inside of major planets are probably stars. What's it talking about? So you got the Christmas eclipse. It's coming on the 26th. That mentioned Selena and Ariana. I haven't watched The Mandalorian yet because I want The Rock to play Colossus and, Emma Watson as Kitty Pryde. I'm watching The Rock's sitcom Baller on HBO. I got 9 episodes left. And then I'm going to watch Mandalorian. Potato Head. I'm sure there's a joke here, but I'd like to stay classy. Anyway, there's a lot of snow in Wyoming. It gets cold up there, and they may or may not have meese. This is cute. I love animals. I want to get a kitten, but my apartment is so damn small, it's really like a foxhole. I don't just seems too small for a kitten. I don't know. What do you think, ladies? Yes, y'all are getting like a whomp of snow. How wumpy will it be? I don't even know. Euro Ensemble says 3 inches, basically a lock across most of South New England. I'm still on the fence. Southern areas. Wow, who wants to sit on a snowy fence? Don't those stick things go up your butt, Joe Boo? Okay, snowfall map is out. Not safe for weather. Using them dirty colors. Yeah, I mean, who knows? It could bust. But you'll get travel problems. But this is collective we're at the end of November. Hello, Laura Rainson. Okay, we can be friends. Heads up. Yes, ma'am. Conditions are favorable for a tornado or two into Saturday evening. Yeah, Texas, pay attention. Louisiana, pay attention. Arkansas, pay attention. The Texar Lex. Okay. A tornado watch is in effect until 8 p.m. CST from eastern Texas to northern Louisiana to southern Arkansas, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana. AccuWeather. Hashtagging it in your face. Oh, and here we are talking about the Irishman. Because it's long. It's like 3.5 hours. It's like Braveheart. In more ways than one. And I was like, man, after Hoffa dies, you don't really have to watch the rest. That's it. It's, up until then, it's great, though. NWS Sacramento. Current radar imagery shows precipitation beginning to enter interior NorCal. Moderate to heavy rain and snow will likely become likely by late afternoon hours and continue on Sunday. Yeah, we get some real atmospheric river type shit coming in California. And I'm sure parts of South Oregon. And this is snow cover we already got. Splooch. And then it's going to splooch down over here too. Sploosh. Yeah, I'd like to say thanks again to everybody. I can't thank y'all enough for all the prayers, all the contributions, all the cool cards, the gifts. Somebody sent me a Viking planner for 2020. I thought that was real considerate. So I started planning out which movies I'm writing. I'm doing the Western called The Christmas Kid. I'm doing the old series I've been working on for streaming called American Bicycle Club. And then I got a comedy that I'm working on about what it's like to be like an alpha omega neo male in 2020. Like you're super cool, but like being a super cool dude isn't really allowed, anymore. Okay, yeah, they killed rock and roll. I don't know if I told you that, bro. You couldn't have like denutted the man if you still had good rock and roll around. Okay, so but you see how this is over 48 hours. We get our giant monster shrimp shore Shuji, which is going to move out over New York with a tightly wound low, and it's going to end up like a Category 1 nor'easter type lowy low. So you're going to be getting some heavy winds, blizzard conditions from the Great Lakes up into the northeast. And we're talking about you, Canada. You're going to have to like paint the colors in your mind with this thingy. And then we got our next storm coming in, and it's going to do a little bit of peekaboo over the mountains, Colorado mountains. It's probably going to pop up into another storm after this in about 48 hours. So coast to coast, we got storms we are dealing with, buddy. Yeah, ice ain't no joke. Don't try and drive or do anything other than ice skate, I guess. What's he talking about? Yeah, I'm happy we didn't get hit by a bunch of hurricanes. Hurricane season ends today. Really happy. 2017 sucked, man. You can go back and check it. I cried a bunch of times. We lost 5,000 people. And I was like, when it got hit, I was like, there's no way we lost like 10 or 60, dude. Thousands of people died. And people are like, we don't care. They're just a colony. And they're brown. Some people can be dicks, man. I'm trying to save you all. Some people are like, I don't need saving. Like, well, the world's falling apart pretty fast. You got riots happening all over the planet. Currency's destabilizing. The only thing we can do is work together. But check out that atmospheric river coming your way, California. And Southern Oregon. There's a lot of rain. And there's a lot of rain over specific areas. Granted, the good news is the Nestle Corporation has got the mountains set up like a freshwater trap, so they can trap it, turn it to gold, and then bottle it and resell it to you like $5 a bottle. But if we get more rain than Nestle can catch, then that's going to cause problems. But they usually fill up the dams and then do their Nestle thing, take the Nestle plunge. Okay, great, but no, you got a lot of rain coming in consistently over the next week, and so watch for we had a pretty bad fire season, so you got to watch for mudslides, major events. Like 2 years ago, we had 60 people die in a mudslide in California. That was pretty horrific. And I mean, overall, as Americans, we've done a lot better to responding to natural disasters ahead of time in a lot of ways. And part of that's because of me and Cranky. Do we necessarily need a bunch of rewards? No. But, having Ariana or Selena or Bo sit in my lap while watching Mandalorian, I probably deserved it. And I tell some funny jokes during the time. And I probably do what I could to smell better. But that's neither here nor there. Have I made my point yet? Yeah, I guess my point was that I super appreciate the people who appreciate me and all the hard work I've done. And for all the people out there who don't appreciate it, I'm aware you're there. But remember, A, I didn't invite you here. And B, I've done an amazing job. So, you can go to Burger King. I like dipping sauces. Ken Weathers heads up for those Neyland Stadium for Vols in Vandy game. Rain, thunder, lightning moving your way. So stay weather aware. Tennessee. Sounds like Tennessee. Seriously, Clark. This is good. I'm lighting a cigarette. Smoke them if you got them. Merry Christmas, y'all. We made it to December. And for like half the year, people trying to kill me and take me, like literally hack all my shit, steal them. I'm like, it's a weird year. I miss Cranky. Come back, dude. Hope he's okay. They'll kill you for this shit. Was it talking about? It's over. Today, 2019, Atlantic hurricane season officially ends. Thankfully, it was a banger. Ooh. Category 5 Dorian, Category 5 Lorenzo, Category 3 Humberto, Barry and Pablo. Man, that Barry night, Wonder Woman, and Rogue, and Malware. We'll always have that night. I guess. Was that cute? Okay, great. Mark Weinberg, Wonder Woman. The look Wonder Woman gave me, dude. That look. That girl's pro. Beautiful. She got so much. I can't even. Whatever. Mark Weinberg, flash flood watch for a chunk of the area through tonight. With more heavy rain likely, flash flooding can occur with little warning. Yeah. So whatever state that is, you need to be on the lookout. What state has 2 Washingtons? Washington 1, Washington 2. Whatever state that is, stay aware. It could get floody. Jewel, oh mother, my church, my prayer, your quiet settles upon me. The cycles of the seasons, the beating of your heart, and I bow my head in time. Great. Barry looks. I'll say it again. Barry looks. According to NWS, many places in the capital region will likely see over a foot of snow, 2 feet in some areas. So that's got everybody up in arms. So remember, you got 2 atmospheric. Oh, God, I love Cicely Tyson. If I had to pick my favorite cast member, though, I'd probably pick Bobby Moynihan. And I just want to say, Che and Colin Jost are probably my favorite SNL update guys of all time. But Cicely Tyson is, if I had to marry someone from SNL, it would definitely be her. But she would be like number 2. And then, what's the name of the other guy? Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, so I covered the basics. We got atmospheric river. We got 2 big storms coming in. And it's going to be a mess. I mean, I'll let you know. We got time. So, yeah, if you do want to continue to support me. So then after I hit my main bills goal with $181 more to go, then I have to do a second goal in the next 100 hours. If I do get to go on a date with Ariana or Selena, how much money am I going to need? I need a couple bucks probably. Buy some new clothes. Probably have to Uber and shit. Okay. Talk to you guys soon. I love you. Stay cool. Peace out. Merry Christmas. And thank y'all very much. God bless everyone.